Mistreatment of persons with disabilities will attract legal action, warns Justice Golmay Gaifusalukabui. Newly launched OTT service by Istv Network steadily expanding its footprint beyond Manipur. Residents of Lanka in Hochai, Assam express gratitude. Hello and welcome to Istv English News at 2. Director of Manipur Judicial Academy, Justice Golmay Gaifusalukabui, said that everyone must have awareness that any mistreatment or discrimination against persons with disabilities will be subject to legal consequences. She made the statement at the sensitization and training program for persons with disabilities organized by Manipur Judicial Academy in collaboration with Department of Social Welfare Manipur at High Court of Manipur Conference Hall today. Joint Director of Manipur Judicial Academy M. Manoj Kumar, Functionary of Handicapped Development Foundation S. Jasobanta, and Deputy Director of Social Welfare L. Dhaneshwar attended as the resource persons. Justice Golmay Gaifusalukabui stated that the sensitization and training program was organized with the aim of creating a platform for judges, public prosecutors and organizations working for persons with disabilities to come together and better understand the rights, needs and challenges faced by persons with disabilities. She emphasized that the program was meant to build awareness and capacity among stakeholders to ensure that persons with disabilities receive the support and justice they deserve.
Training program yam tawduna count tawdati ani yom to tawsu mari manga da tawsu participants in stakeholders singuna gyan ta na taminaraga nailaminaraga kaino ekoi rights si ekoi phangpham thokpa rights si ekoi inclusiveness si karito accessibility se karino hayo se mayam khaminaraga disabled oiba kamun su judicial officer oiba se moi se oi hangadobni ma koi disability duna kaino to yaro haina mayam ama kaino to.
The newly launched over-the-top OTT service by Istv Network is steadily expanding its footprint beyond Manipur. Residents of Lanka in Hochai, Assam are now able to view programs of Istv Network through the OTT service. The residents have expressed gratitude to Istv Network.
Hoi imalebak Manipur da Maitei ki channel Maitei ronda hoi TV channel yeng se sumaina apalam dum da su haji hoi yeng bagi khudong sam phangjare asi jam nongai ba pawdam ni masi Manipur ki ISTV ki matinga DB live kolona channel tara khak hoi serial sam ki manunga channel tara se hoi Maitei gi ba hoi Maitei ki program phangjabani masi akhoi mapalam ile ba mati khudi muna hari ba setup box na uraga khudi magna tv le mu khudi magta mati hoi mati ronda yang baja ba khudong sa khongjere ba se hoi masi ki setup program khongjere jam phina mayek sing uphange nuai jere hara kodok jeri loina mayam su khudi magna mati hoi khudi magna isai ge ba na ki kumei pau muna mag hoi hari ba
Kargil Vijay Divas was observed across India today while paying tributes to the brave soldiers who laid down their lives during the Kargil War in 1999. It was also commemorated by Manipur government at MSDF Auditorium Palace Compound, Governor of Manipur Ajit Kumar Bhalla and DGP Rajiv Singh graced the occasion as dignitaries, while the event also saw the presence of MLAs, top officials of security forces and veterans of Indian Armed Forces. Addressing the gathering, Governor Ajit Kumar Bhalla highlighted that the significance of observing Kargil Vijay Divas is to honor the sacrifices of the armed forces. He reminded the vital role taken by armed forces in protecting India and its citizens. The governor also recalled the bravery of the Indian Army who fought in the Kargil War of 1999. On the other hand, the governor told that brother of Deepak Chingakam, who was martyred in cross-border firing in Kashmir, has been appointed as ASI at Manipur Police. He continued that relentless efforts are being taken to restore normalcy and peace in the state while resolving the conflict. Combined forces continue to recover huge cache of arms and ammunition during search operations, and at the same time developmental works continued to be carried out in the state, he added.
Each year, this day reminds the nation of those who stood fearless in the face of adversity. It's indeed great to mention that 7 of our brave Manipuri soldiers sacrificed their lives for our motherland in the Kargil War of 1999. The stand that India will always defend its integrity and fight against any act of war or terrorism. India had launched Op Sindoor recently against Pakistan on 7th of May this year. It was a response to the tragic incident of Pakistan-sponsored based terrorism that killed many innocent people in Pahalgam in J&K. In the ethnic violence in the state of Manipur, many have lost their lives and thousands have been internally displaced. The government has taken various steps to solve the crisis and restoring peace and confidence. The joint operation of combined team of state police, armed forces has been able to recover numerous arms and ammunition over the past few months. The state has been returning to peace and normalcy with the collaborative efforts of the government, armed forces, and civil society organizations. Let's all join hands to regain peace, harmony, and brotherhood in our state. I reaffirm our strong commitment to safeguard sovereignty, territorial integrity, and the safety of citizens. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Manipur.
Security forces recovered huge cache of arms and ammunition during search operations conducted in 5 valley districts today morning. A total of 90 arms, 728 ammunitions, including explosives, were seized during the operations. In a press meet held today at Manipur Police Headquarters, Manipur Police IGP Zone 2 Kabib K informed that the recovery of the huge quantity of weapons was made during operations conducted this morning.
Altogether, 728 number of different types of ammunition, grenades, and HE mortar cell and IEDs were recovered. These continued intelligence-led operations represent a major accomplishment for the Manipur police and security forces in their continued mission to restore peace, uphold public order, and safeguard the lives and properties of citizens. The Manipur police reaffirms its commitment to fostering a peaceful and secure Manipur. The public is urged to cooperate with the Manipur police and security forces and to promptly report any suspicious activity or information related to illegal arms to the nearest police station or to the control rooms. Senior police officials remain in close coordination with all the security stakeholders to ensure that such operations continue in a sustained and focused manner, aimed at restoring normalcy, maintaining public order, and safeguarding the lives and property of all the citizens.
Project G, in collaboration with the Department of Social Welfare and Manipur University Students' Union, MUSU, kick-started the D16 Youth Summit 2025 at the conference hall of MIMS Manipur University. Held under the theme Empowering Youth for Peace, Knowledge and Unity, the two-day summit featured key guests including Civil Judge Junior Division None Khangembam, Rochita, Board Committee Member of Project G Longcham Samson, and President of Musu Nongthombam Suraj, who participated as dignitaries. Students from various colleges and schools across Manipur actively took part in the summit. An interactive session was held between the participating students and Civil Judge Junior Division None Khangembam Rochita, providing an opportunity for open dialogue and learning. Speaking during the summit, President of Musu Nongthombam Suraj stated that the summit focused on equipping students with essential skills. He said that initiatives will be taken up for career pathways, issues related to climate change, insights into the industrial sector, and fundamentals of law. The summit aimed to create a platform that helps enhance critical thinking, foster leadership, and provide exposure to new perspectives and opportunities for youth empowerment. During the interactive sessions, a sudden quiz competition will be organized, allowing participants to engage in a fun yet educational activity that contributes to their skill development, he said. The president further added that outstanding students identified during this summit will be given opportunities to participate in upcoming national level summits.
Education sector, industry sector, environment sector, energy sector, development labs, develop from
Former Minister Vijay Koicham stated that the formation of a special task force to curb illegal migration in regions like Churachandpur, Kangpokpi and Moreh is a positive step. However, he emphasized that the task force must operate without bias, cautioning that including Kuki officials could compromise its effectiveness. He made the statement at the felicitation program organized for the Manipur football players and futsal team who represented India and emerged as winners at the first Oceania Indo-Nepal Championship 2025, held from July 9 to 13 in Pokhara, Nepal. The felicitation event took place at the residence of C.H. Priyokumar at Hyangthang Meai Laikai and was attended by former Minister Vijay Koicham, member of the Manipur Human Rights Commission K. Khagendra, coach of the futsal team Kangcham Birendra, senior advocate Ibotombi, and social worker Tondang, among others. Vijay Koicham highlighted that while it is commendable to form a special task force to check illegal migrants, but suggested that officials from the Naga community or other neutral communities be included in the task force instead of Kuki officials to ensure its credibility and effectiveness. He pointed out that due to the ongoing crisis and the closure of multiple national highways in the state, players were unable to travel by flight to reach the championship as no arrangements had been made. As a result, he urged the players and sports associations to appeal to the governor of Manipur to facilitate flight arrangements. He called for the introduction of a comprehensive sports policy to support and uplift sports in Manipur, especially during times of crisis.
National highways, it belongs to the nation. Akoi Manipur khakti na teba se nation gi lambi neba. Nation gi lambi ma community amana thinga thamai se yamna thina ikai ningai ni Bharat Sarkar se asam uswan balai telo. Sports revolution makhal mani karino. Akoi pun hona bai aina. Akoi pun je nongma pulgang tang governor gi gate ta chatra koi wakat seba. Olympic association su tokre adik association anu su tokre bina koi coordinating committee ma sema ganda Manipur Sarkar da governor da especially Imphal to Kolkata, Imphal to Guwahati, masi air flight price masi fix sama, especially for the sports personnel sing haida koi demand tok seba. Akoi tok di, akoi hide bne oi khang di. Hide ho bidra kanda hide kan koi hide koi break do no. Agar handak su judo da, akoi Taiwan da, France da, ato akoi gold medal lore. Madu Manipur Sarkar siki budo banati. Masa na magi ahalaman sing association gi adiki magi nuksi jaba mong pang sing mayam duna खायरगा चललिनेबा सेम थिंग सिगी फुटबॉल सानब चपसिसु गवर्नमेंट पैसा पिरमोएबा गवर्नमेंट पैसा लेते सी पिननबा हयेंग फर्स्ट ताप मीदो मधु पोरकांदा अखोगी रिसेप्शन तौनबा असापत पिजरो पैसा लई अदुबो ग्रास रूट हौरनबा सेमनबा पैसा दे कोई लेतेबा पॉलिसी दी मैम लेबा अदुगा इन कैश लेतबा मसिना खोजे अखोई सुम सोथर लेबने लोई.
Amid the Pandown Strike launched by the Lecturers Association Manipur 2018 batch against the delay in their regularization process, an order was issued in 2023 stating that they would be granted regular pay. The process of regularization is still pending and they have not yet received regular pay. As part of this protest, students of Kangabok Higher Secondary School also demonstrated in solidarity. They formed a human chain in the school complex holding placards that read, "We want to study, stop targeting the teachers who are on strike, government must resolve the issue immediately." They emphasized that the strike is disrupting the academic atmosphere and demanded that the government address the concerns of the striking teachers without further delay. During the demonstration, Elangbam Yohenba, a class 12 science student, stated that due to the Pandown strike involving 8 subject teachers covering English, Manipuri, home science, biology and political science, the students were significantly affected and unable to continue their studies properly. He added that students have already suffered academic setbacks in previous years due to the COVID-19 pandemic and disruptions caused by the social unrest. The students appealed to the government to take immediate steps to resolve the issue and allow them to resume their studies. They called on the government to fulfill the demands of the teachers so that the academic environment can return to normal.
ओजासिंगना पेन डाउन तौबना मरम ओइरगा अखोगी लाइक तंबदा मफुम फातबाइदो तसेंगना ओइरे बसिदा गवर्नमेंटना मियेंग चंगबिदुना अखोगी मई मसिंग तंबसिदा मफुम फानंगागी दमक्तदा ओजासिंगा जसिनबा म पुरकपियु हाइदुना अइना गवर्नमेंटगी माइकैदगी पुनिंग चिंगसिनजरी.
A women writers organization named Ningol Kut Manipur Wangjing organized the 7th Foundation Day celebration. As part of the event, selected literary works by women writers were presented at the Korirol Sanglel located in Wangjing. At the venue, renowned writer Khaidem Pramodini's portrait was respectfully adorned with garlands and flowers and paid homage. The event was graced by Sahitya Academy's Advisory Committee Manipuri Language, New Delhi, former convener Nongmaithem Kiran Kumar, along with Yangkhom Indira, spokesperson of Ningol Kut Manipur Wangjing, among others. The attendees observed 2-minute silence as a mark of respect for renowned theatre director Ratan Thiam. At the event, Literary Award of Khaidem Pramodini Ningsing Korirol Mana Khaidem Pramodini Memorial Literary Collection was presented to Yumnam Wanglin Thoibi, dedicated by Moirangthem Rajendra. Another award, Yumnam Kainahal Ihul Sakhang Mana, was presented to Moirangthem Rajendra, which was dedicated by Yumnam Utambala in the name of her late mother. Lastly, for their dedication and efforts in preserving and promoting women's literature, Kundongbam Gunamani and Yamuna Lairencham, both active members of Ningol Kut Manipur Wangjing, were also acknowledged with heartfelt appreciation and admiration. The 2 awards comprised of cash amount of 5,000 rupees each, certificate and Lingyan fee. The National Adventure Foundation, NAF, India's apex body for adventure sports, has appointed Dr. Kangabam Romeo Mitei as director of its Manipur chapters. The search, which lasted from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., based on credible intelligence, and involved challenging terrain, with assistance from the bomb disposal team and an explosive detection dog. The team seized 1 X95 assault rifle, 1 underbarrel grenade launcher UBGL and 81mm country-made mortar ground, multiple grenade rounds, improvised mortar bombs, fired shell cases from LMG INSAS and 12-bore firearms, as well as 10 meters of explosive cortex. No suspects were apprehended at the site. All recovered items have been handed over to the local police for further investigation. Now we have the national and international news. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju announced that a special discussion on the Pahalgam terrorist attack and India's response under Operation Sindoor will be held in the Lok Sabha on Monday. Speaking to the media in New Delhi yesterday, Minister Rijiju stated that the decision was made during the Business Advisory Committee meeting chaired by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. He added that 16 hours have been allocated for the debate in the Lok Sabha, while the Rajya Sabha will hold a 16-hour discussion on the matter on Tuesday. He noted that opposition parties had been demanding a discussion on Operation Sindoor, and the government agreed to it from the outset. He further said that a consensus was reached among all parties to ensure the smooth functioning of Parliament, and appealed to opposition members not to disrupt the session. Regarding the proposed impeachment motion against Justice Yashwant Verma, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister emphasized that all political parties have agreed that any decision on his removal must be made collectively. Cross-border fighting between Thailand and Cambodia has entered its third day, with the death toll rising to 33. Cambodia reported 13 fatalities, including 8 civilians, while Thailand confirmed 20 deaths, among them 14 civilians. The conflict has displaced over 130,000 people from Thailand's border regions and more than 35,000 from Cambodia. Despite Cambodia's call for an immediate ceasefire at the UN Security Council, clashes continue, with Cambodia accusing Thai forces of shelling Pursat province and Thailand imposing martial law in several border districts. The long-standing border dispute has escalated to include the use of tanks, artillery and jets, with both sides blaming each other for the violence. In response, the Indian Embassy in Cambodia has advised Indian nationals to avoid traveling to the border areas and issued a helpline number and email for emergencies. Similarly, the Indian Embassy in Thailand has urged Indian travelers to stay updated through official Thai sources, including the TAT newsroom, given the ongoing situation. Before we conclude the headlines once again. Mistreatment of persons with disabilities will attract legal action, warns Justice Golmay Gaifuse Lukabui. Newly launched OTT service by Istv Networks steadily expanding its footprint beyond Manipur. Residents of Lanka and Hochai, Assam express gratitude. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us.